And we'll start by taking a quick look at weather conditions across the country. You know, one part of the country that is seeing a significant rainfall is the south coast of BC. In fact, enough that some rainfall warnings have been put into effect with heavy rain expected to continue into the nighttime hours. It's raining right now at both Vancouver and Victoria. They're also seeing some rain in parts of the prairies as well as some milder temperatures. Edmonton right now, rain being reported, sitting at 11 degrees, 18 at Regina and 21 at Winnipeg. There's still some heat bottled up in southern Ontario and actually even parts of northern Ontario. Thunder Bay right now sitting at 30 degrees, 28 at Ottawa, 27 at Montreal. It's warm here in the Maritime. It's got 26 at Fredericton, 24 at Halifax, and 20 at Charlottetown, 20 and some rain being reported at St. John's in Newfoundland. Taking a look at our forecast timeline for cloud cover and precipitation with high pressure in place, not much of either of those expected as we move through tonight into the start of the day. For tomorrow, very clear conditions tonight. Lots of sunshine in Saturday's forecast. Looking very clear as we move into Saturday evening and night with that high pressure still in place. And then on Sunday, we see those changes that we talked about earlier. Showers developing during the day for New Brunswick, accompanied by a risk of thunderstorms. Some of those showers likely to appear for Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia Sunday evening and night. Winds in the forecast for tomorrow, variable in direction around the Maritimes, mostly on the lighter side, though, sustained between 10 and 20 kilometers per hour. Most low temperatures tonight for the region will be falling into a range of around the high single digits into the low teens. A few areas of Cape Breton and parts of the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia with lows of around the mid-teens. In northern New Brunswick for tomorrow, high temperatures between 25 and 29 degrees. And we're also looking at mid to high 20s for central and southern parts of that province. Prince Edward Island on Saturday with high temperatures mostly between 20 and 24 degrees underneath a sunny sky. And in eastern areas of Nova Scotia, it's low to mid-20s in the forecast, so 21 to 25 degrees. Northern and central parts of the province can expect high temperatures mostly between 24 and 27. The Annapolis Valley tomorrow with high temperatures around the mid-20s, 24 at Digby. And on the south shore of Nova Scotia, high temperatures between 23 and 26. In the 7-day outlook for New Brunswick, showers with the risk of thunderstorms on Sunday. Cool to milder summer temperatures throughout much of next week. But again, look at that stretch of days right now. No real significant rain chances through them. Most days either sunny or featuring a mix of sun and clouds. So we'd like to see some change in that long-range forecast. More wet weather show up. For Nova Scotia, showers expected Sunday night, followed by clearing conditions on Monday. High temperatures next week look like they'll range mostly from the high teens through the low 20s. Mix of sun and cloud on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And for Prince Edward Island in the forecast, showers with a risk of thunderstorms Sunday evening and night. Clearing conditions on Monday. Temperatures cooler, though, by summer standards. Highs near 18 on both Monday and Tuesday. Low 20s expected after that on both Wednesday and Thursday, Todd.
That is a long stretch of sunshine. You've been eyeing Tropical Storm Erin.
Yes.
Now a hurricane.
That's right.
Our first of 2025.
And likely to be the first major hurricane of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season as well. It's approaching the leeward islands of the Caribbean, those are the outermost islands there, but it is expected to move northwest of those island chains and northwest of Puerto Rico as we go through the weekend forecast, coming up to a Category 3 and then eventually potentially a major Category 4 hurricane. Now, in this long-range track, and this is as far out as it goes from the National Hurricane Center, you can see that we're not in the vicinity of the forecast cone yet here in the Maritimes or Atlantic Canada. It's still too early to tell whether or not this weather system is eventually going to have any sort of weather impact on us. In longer-range guidance that extends beyond this cone, that's looking less likely as the storm is expected to take a sharp turn from the north towards the east, potentially passing outside of Sable Island. However, if it does take a meandering path that brings it further towards the west, say a little bit closer towards the eastern coastline of the United States, that would make it a bigger concern for us. We're going to get a better idea of its track once it turns up towards the north, Todd, probably by the end of this weekend and certainly by Monday.
Are we in a blocking high? Like, is this all this heat we're having enough to...
It's not a blocking high because the weather systems are progressing through, but there is an area of high pressure moving through, of course, today into tomorrow. Yep. But then that's followed by another weather front moving in from the west. That's the one that's bringing in showers right now. So there is a pretty good progression right now of weather systems moving from west towards east. And if we stay into that next week, that could also encourage the eastward turn, the quicker eastward turn with this weather system, which will work in our favor.
Okay, we will hope for that. We know you'll be watching it. We'll talk about it next week.